Hey, good morning, collective. Thank you for tuning in to Impressive Divinity 888. You already know I'm here to bring you your message. Just gonna get you through the day. Yes, if you can't tell me happy spirits, usually I am when I'm singing. I don't know. I usually wake up in happy spirits, but good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I hope your day is starting off pretty well. Hope you're in good thoughts. Hope you woke up on the right side of the bed. That is a thing too. A lot of people think, oh, that's just a saying. No, it really is. Because you can wake up on the right side of the bed and be in good spirits, and then you can wake up on the wrong side of the bed and be in more of a negative spirit or more of a negative mindset. So that's like something to keep in mind. If you find yourself going into the negative more than a positive on a daily basis, or you know what I mean, within a day, it's definitely something to be on the lookout for. Like maybe I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. All right. But thank you guys for tuning in to the channel. I hope I am able to bring you some type of clarity in your situation. All right, or that I'm just able to just assist you in one way or another. But either way, I'm definitely thankful and grateful for your support. All right, so let's dive right into it. Actually, before we dive into your reading, let's take a look at your quote of the day, which is: with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. And this was written by Eleanor Roosevelt. All right. This card, I know, seen better days, but we're here for the message, right? Right. All right. But with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. And that's crazy. I didn't even pay attention to the quote of the day before I start talking about the new day. But anyway, I do agree. Every single day is like a brand new day for you to get something new done or to have new strength, to have new thoughts, to have new dreams, to have new goals. I'm just saying, every day is a brand new day to start something new. All right. So I feel like maybe that has something to do with your reading today or just something to do with you in general. I don't know. But be sure to keep this quote in mind as you do progress through the rest of the day, the week, the month, the year, your life. All right. Keep in mind, with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading and let's get some overall energy. Let's see what you may need to know today. Was it two cards? You did. So you got presence and let it go that came out. Did they come out? Yeah, presence came out second. All right. So let it go and presence. And not the presents that we got talking about up underneath the Christmas tree. All right. I'm just saying. All right. On the bottom of the deck here, you got create. You're being asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. So maybe you gotta get creative about something. It doesn't always have to be, like a hobby or something. It could be, let's just say you're at work, right? And I don't know, everybody else is doing something one way, but you're like a creative soul. So it's like you find a way to do exactly what they're doing, but it's just more creative, and it may even be something that the company ends up using. You know what I mean? Just because they like your creative flow. You get what I mean? So when you hear me talking about creativity or getting into your creative bag, it doesn't necessarily particularly mean I'm talking to somebody that's just creative or um an artist or anything like that. I feel like it's just more on the vibes of you just being creative in your own life. All right. So your main words for today are let it go, presence, and then we're still going to focus on this create only because it came out here, and I kind of feel like it did come out here for a reason because maybe, I don't know, there's something that you have to create. Maybe you're letting something go, which could be you holding on to the past, you holding on to someone, you holding on to a situation, a memory. I don't know. There's something that you are holding on to, and it's almost like you got the presence card because you're being asked to be in the present moment. You know what I mean? That's why I said maybe you're focused on something that could either be past or in the future, but you're not necessarily putting a lot of energy on the present moment. All right. Let's just take a look at the messages for each first. All right. So you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to it. If you're holding on to this negativity, release it and be free. All right. Just like this picture right here. You see how he's releasing this dove, or you know what I mean? Or she, my apologies, she. But you see how she's releasing this dove? There's something that you have to release. And like I said, if it is you holding on to a memory, if it is you holding on to, I don't know, a past time, or um, if it is you longing too much for the future, I think it's a mixture of both because I think there's something that you're holding on to from the past, and maybe that's why you're not able to really focus on the present moment. And it's like in the present moment, you're so focused on the future. All right, because you're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, which means to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. Okay? So it's almost like you're either stuck in the past or you're too far gone into the future. And it's almost like you're being asked to be in this present moment. We're going to take this present moment as you being creative. So maybe you have to be creative in a way in order for you to be in a present moment, or it's telling you to be creative in this present moment. All right. But clearly you can see that there is something that you have to let go of, whether it's, a past person, past time, past memory, just thinking the old ways you used to think. You know what I mean? Like there's something that you have to let go of. But let's dig a little deeper and let's see what you got this let it go card for. All right, that card flipped out. You got reader. Okay, you got seeker of knowledge, pursuer, as well as explorer of information. I don't know. So maybe you were somebody that always reached for information or is telling you to let go of a reader. It could be. I don't know. Maybe you listen to other tarot readers, or I don't know. Maybe you listen to somebody, or maybe you seek knowledge from somebody, and maybe it's telling you to let that go. Maybe it was something that you did in the past, or something to help you in the past. What's crazy is I said that not too long ago. So I don't know. Let's look a little deeper because you never know. You never know. All right. You got singer. Okay. So it's telling you to let something resonance, moving hearts, harmony, emotion, performance. I think this has a lot to do with your emotions. All right. So maybe it's telling you to seek information on how, or seek research, or, information on how you can let go of your emotions. Maybe you're emotionally attached to something, and maybe there's something that you have to emotionally unattach yourself from. I don't know why I keep shuffling, but let's get something here with singer and reader. You got mother, and you also got journalist. Okay, so maybe it's telling you to write it out, write about it. All right, maybe it's telling you to pay more attention to your feelings, nurture your feelings. Yeah, maybe I don't know. It's telling you to write it out. Maybe in the present moment, it's telling you to write something out, and for you to, yeah, I don't know, because maybe I don't know, by you writing it out, or by you chronicling your pain, chronicling your frustration. I don't know. Maybe that's another way for you to let it go. Let's go ahead and get something else here. Can we get something else here with reader, singer, journalist, as well as mother? Yeah, clergy. Yep. All right. So the clergy is guardians of faith, religion, morality, compassion, sacred mission. So yeah, I think it has something to do with careers. I was gonna say that it has something to do with a career of yours, or maybe it has something to do with whatever you're going through. Maybe it is affecting your career in some type of way, or it's affecting your mission in some type of way. All right, so maybe that's why you're being asked to let something go. I don't know. Maybe you're holding on to something too tightly, and it's jeopardizing, or it's causing friction with your career, or your career path, or your vision that you have, or your aspirations that you may have in life. So maybe it's telling you to think like a journalist, all right? To, we'll even say, interview yourself. That is a thing. And it's not something, I don't mean like interview yourself where you're like putting it on social media. I mean, you could if you're creative, like you did get that creative word. But I don't know, maybe it's telling you to, I don't know, you're writing something. I feel like you're writing, I don't know, I feel like there's something that you're going to chronicle. I'm trying to think of the right words here, y'all. Um Okay. So it's like you're emotionally attached to something, right? And it's like you're being asked to creatively think of a way to unemotionally or emotionally unattach yourself from whatever this thing is. So maybe that means that you might have to do a little bit of research to find out maybe if other people went through this thing, and if they did, exactly what they did to get over it, or how they were able to light the fire up under their behinds and, you know, get out of that mindset. All right. Maybe your suggestion here could be for you to journal it out. It doesn't always have to be every single word on here, but it could be that maybe you're just being asked to journal things out. Maybe, I don't know, like I said, maybe we'll say, for example, maybe I don't know, breakups are hard. All right, we'll just use that as an example. So let's say somebody broke up with somebody, right? And you're unable to get over that breakup. You know what I mean? Or you're unable to get back into the mindset of um who you were before that relationship, or you know what I mean? I kind of feel like it's telling you to journal that out. Once again, not something for everybody in the world to see, but it is something that's going to help you grow as a person. It's going to help you be able to nurture yourself. All right, have that selfless love. For mother, you got selfless love, nurturer, source of life, maternal patience, as well as comforter. All right. So if I am talking to a feminine figure, if I am talking to a woman, then it could be then that's what it is. And if I am talking to a man, maybe it's telling you to, dive a little bit more into your feminine side. All right. And be a bit more creative or comfort yourself. I don't know, maybe you're really hard on yourself right now because of I don't know what, but I don't know, maybe you're really hard on yourself. And actually, let's get one more. But maybe you're really hard on yourself. Look at that compassion in the reverse. Yeah, you're not compassionate for yourself. And I feel like it's just telling you to, I don't know, to give yourself more love, to give yourself more credit. Like you've been through some things and you've been through some things, but it's like, it's almost like you're really hard on yourself because of it. All right. Yeah. Speaking of hope, spring buds, innocent, growth, vulnerable. All right. It's telling you to have hope within yourself. Don't shut yourself out. Bottom of here. Bottom of here. Bottom of deck. Seer of the unseen, foresight, insight, cosmic connection. All right. So it kind of wants you to have some type of connection. Maybe you disconnected with yourself in some type of way, or you disconnected with something, or it's telling you to disconnect with this past or with your emotions. Maybe you're too emotionally attached to something. If it's not the past, then maybe it's like, you're literally too emotionally attached to something and it's not yourself. All right. And you know, whatever it is, it's not giving you the energy you thought it would give you. All right. So maybe that's why you got this beacon of hope. It's just telling you to not lose hope. All right. Get creative. Be creative. All right. Be divine. Be the seer of the unseen. All right. Grow that connection back with yourself. I'm gonna try to look at it from a few different ways, but I just think maybe you're not really compassionate when it comes to yourself. I don't think it's another person. I just could think maybe it's because, you got out of something and maybe you were unable to I don't know, like I said, emotionally unattach yourself from a situation. But I don't think, that's a reason for you to, shut yourself out or not, have love for yourself. The card went fly. All right. So these confirmation cards that you got here, you got cinema that comes with reader and singer, which is silver screen, theater, movie night, film festival. So maybe there's a certain movie that you need to watch. All right. Maybe it's a movie that I don't know, maybe a singer. Trying to think. Like for example, you got Sister Act 2. I'm trying to think of movies here. You got um what is that? Is that Thin Line Between Love and Hate? I was trying to think of the one with Frankie Lyman. I can't think of what movie that is. What's love got to do with it? I'm just trying to think of movies. There has to be some type of resonance with you watching a movie with some type of singer, and maybe that's the knowledge that you're supposed to grow, all right, or the knowledge that you're supposed to figure out or learn, shall I say. All right, I don't know, because you got cinema, singer, and reader. All right, so I do think that there is some type of movie, I don't know, that maybe has the answers to what you're looking for. And maybe whatever this movie is, it depicts a singer's life. And maybe the singer went through the same exact thing that you're going through. You know what I mean? And maybe you're supposed to take notes on whatever this singer went through so that maybe, you can build your own outcome. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And there's a lot of movies, that talk about singers. I'm thinking of like older ones. I'm just thinking even the Temptations, the Five Heartbeats. I mean, the movies are endless when it comes to music, all right? But I think there is a particular movie in I just think that there's a particular movie that has somebody, you know what I mean, that's going through your same exact situation. You know what I mean? Or it's something that's very similar to your situation. All right. You got journalist mother, and you also got financial center, economic hub, stock market, business district. All right. Remember, I said earlier, I feel like whatever you're stuck in, it's having a impact on your job, on your work. It could even have an impact on your finances. All right. Maybe that's what it is. It could be that maybe you're not nurturing your finances. Maybe, I don't know, your finances aren't what your finances used to be. Maybe he's telling you to get out here and get some finances. I don't know exactly what it is, but there is some type of actually let's get one more just to see if we can pull these all together here. Get hotel on the bottom of the deck, which is hospitality. All right. Yeah, forest that came out. Dense canopy, nature's sanctuary, forest floor. Yeah, so it's almost like your finances, either your finances took a hit because of this, or your finances are taking a hit because of you not nurturing yourself, or you not nurturing them, or you know what I mean, not putting you first. Maybe you not jotting things down, or you not chronicling what's going on around you. It's just like, oh, it's okay. It's going to happen. And you're not really doing anything. So now your finances are taking a hit because of it. So that's why you're being asked to let something go. All right. You know me, I'm going to try to look at it from a few different angles, but I think that's kind of what it is, and it could be like, I don't know, your finances are lost or you feel lost. All right. Let's just even say these are separate. All right. So it's like whatever has to do with your finances and you journaling something out, or maybe something with a business. It could be something with a business, something with work. Maybe something happened at work and maybe you need to create that into a story. You know what I mean? Let's just say something happened at your job in the past and it had you, or something happened at your job now, and it had you in some type of emotional state, or had you emotionally attached, or I don't know, it like changed your perspective of how you look at yourself, and I kind of think maybe it did have something to do with that, only because you got Mother Nature and forest right here. So whatever it was, it caused you to feel lost, and it's like now you're being asked to nurture yourself, to have that selfless love for yourself again, to have that patience for yourself, to look at life as a an adventure and not like a prison. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think it has something to do with that. It could. Like, everybody's different. Everybody's going through different things. But maybe there's something that happened to you in the past that you're being asked to write about. You're being asked to watch a movie or watch something, or, I don't know, resonate with something. All right, let's jump over here. You got clergy, you got child, and then you also have swimming pool that came out. Sunbathing and tanning, pool games and fun, pool parties. All right, so once again, when I see the swimming pool card, I automatically think of just how much of a great time I feel when I'm sitting by the poolside, you know. But excuse me, with clergy and child, I kind of think that it's saying that this is your mission. Whatever this is, you're on some type of mission, or if it's not a mission, I feel like it's telling you to be a bit more passionate with yourself, to have hope in yourself, to believe that, all right, you went through some things in the past, okay, all right, but that doesn't mean the grass isn't always greener on the other side, all right? That doesn't mean that, the rest of your life has to go like this because of that one hiccup you went through, or because that one thing that you experienced. We're trying to get these cards set right. All right. And I kind of think that's what it's telling you, that life doesn't, you know what I mean? Life doesn't have to stop, or life doesn't have to be so stressful because of the things you went through in the past. So maybe that's why you're being asked to do some type of research, or to learn something new, or to create something new. Maybe to get your mind off of something. I don't know. Maybe you have too much time on your hands right now. You know what I mean? So maybe it's like you got to get busy, get creative, think of different ways to do things, or, but whatever it is, I don't know. There's something that you're holding on to. I don't think you should be holding on to. And you have to find a creative way to let it out. All right. Whether that's writing a book, whether that's singing a song, whether that's creating a movie, whether that's writing in your journal, whether that's creating a business. You get what I'm saying? Like, look at this from a few different ways. There's something that you dealt with, you're dealing with, or something that's on your mind. It's kind of stopping you from being in this energy right here. This creative energy, this hopeful energy, just this energy. And this is what you have to focus on. All right. So I don't know. I think it's just maybe finding a way to express your emotions. All right. But let's go ahead and some of your reading here with your motivational quote of the day. Let's see if you got another one that came out. Yeah, another one. All right. So your motivational quotes of the day are: if you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. We have your best interests at heart. We love you. Okay? So don't think that you're alone. All right? Your angels, your guides, God, the universe, everybody is here to help you. All right? And most people don't believe it, but it's okay. All right. But trust that outside sources will always be working with you. So there's always some type of work that's going on behind the scenes. All right. Whether you realize it or not, there's always some type of work. All right. But the thing is it's almost like a machine, Or we'll say, I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie Titanic. In Titanic, okay, they have everybody doing their parts, right? You even have the people that are down below, you know what I mean? That are doing the coal and you know what I mean? They're doing everything has a working part. So it's almost like if all your parts aren't working, then it's like, how can your spirit guides or how can your team help you? You get what I mean? It's like you have to be open and willing to put in the work as well. You know what I mean? You can't just depend on your team to do everything for you. All right. So I think that that's why you're being asked to just get a little bit more knowledgeable in what you're facing, what you're dealing with, and, how you can come out of it. All right. Your next message is: when a door doesn't open, don't waste your energy trying to make it open. It's closed for a reason. You are being redirected to something far bigger and better. Endings are part of the cycle of life, they make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. Okay. And once again, endings are part of the cycle of life. They make way for wonderful new beginnings and opportunities. So something had to end for something new to begin. Okay. So some type of door closed or some type of door that you want to go through isn't open. All right. And it's telling you don't waste your energy on trying to make it open. And if this is something in the past, let's say you're trying to go back to a relationship, right? For whatever reason, it's done. All right. Not like that, but like that. Let's say you're trying to go back to an old job. It's done. Not like that, but like that. It's time to move on. There is something that you are trying to go back to, or something that you're holding on to, a memory of something. And I just feel like you are being asked to let that thing go, because whatever that thing is, that is really holding you back. It's like this is where you want to be, in the green grass, creative, diviner, seeing connections with everybody, but you over here in the rubble. Not the rubble, but, you just trying to find your way on out. All right. So I think that that will be helpful for you to keep in mind. Bottom of the deck here, you got: where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth isn't easy, but you got this. All right. So where you're at right now is where you're supposed to be, no matter what. All right. With it just your quote of the day: with the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. All right. So wherever you're at right now, you're supposed to be here. Yes, of course, you want to be in this grassy area. You want to be over here at the poolside and on your sacred mission, feeling like you're growing, knowing you're growing. But there are some things over here that you have to focus on first in order for you to get there. All right. So where you're at right now, if this is you in this area, then I feel like this is where you're supposed to be, because you can sit here and jump to this area, right? You can be over here, but who wants to keep bringing them baggage to all the new things? And that's all it's going to do. It's going to keep going. Cycle, cycle, cycle. No, deal with this, graduate from this, and then make it over here. All right. All right. So that's your motivational message for the day. If you are feeling the vibes, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button to always be notified of those future episodes. Also, be sure to tune back in here with me tomorrow morning to get your daily dose of motivation. In the meantime, in between time, keep your head up. You got this. All right. Dive in that creative bag. Find out different ways that you can get up out of this energy, or that you can get out of maybe living in the past, thinking in the past, being in the past, longing too much for the future. All right. Your presence is right here. All right. And that could be you nurturing yourself. All right. That could be you no longer feeling as if you're lost, or, you know what I mean? Like, this could be you. It could be you on either side, but pretty much, I don't know. I think that there's just some work that you have to do within yourself. We all do at the end of the day. All right. But pay attention to the signs that the universe is sending you. All right. And if this is one of your signs for you to open up that journal, maybe you heard somebody else say journal, start journaling things. Maybe you heard somebody else say, go ahead and watch a certain movie or listen to a certain song or, you know what I mean? Because music soothes the soul as well as movies. A lot of the older movies, especially those 90s movies, they give you insight to so many things that people are dealing with to this day. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't look at it like that because they're so caught up in the future. You get what I mean? All right. But be sure to have an awesome day, and I will be sure to motivate you later.